Hello, everybody. I'm glad you're here today. Today is October 1st, 2023. I want to bring you a word that the Lord brought to me this morning while I was in prayer and worship. He wanted me to entitle this word, Now Comes the War. And I don't know what else to do except just to read this to you. There's not a lot of explanation. Do with this as you will. Pray to the Spirit and ask Him how this applies, if this applies, if this is even from Him, and then respond accordingly. That's the best we can do with things like this that the Lord gives us. So I'll just begin reading it to you, and then I'll bring you a scripture at the end. Be aware, my children, of the many dangers of the coming days. Your troubled land will crack and break. A stunned silence will follow. Then, my children, the coming of the evil will prevail. But be not dismayed, for I am with you. But know this, many will be against you during this time. And I asked, Father, is there anything, Father, that you can say that will help me understand better what you mean? And this is what I heard him say. Look at your shoes. Are the soles worn from walking or new from lack of use? So it is with my children. Those who walk with me will have worn soles, for they have never stopped walking. They have never tired of the walk. They have never switched shoes. Thus, the bottoms of their shoes are worn and often tattered from their journey with me. But always, shoes they will have. The pair I provide as they walk the path I light for them. Time on that path matters not, for all my children, young and old, wear my shoes as they blaze my path. That walk at times may seem treacherous, making the traveler want to sit down and take their shoes off or purchase new shoes. But I tell you the truth, those who are strengthened by my presence will be given the courage to take one more step, even when they think they are too weary to go further. So I warn you, my children, those of mine with worn shoes, those of mine with worn soles, those who keep walking with me on my path will receive a great rest at the end of their journey. The coming days will be very difficult times. It will be a very difficult time in your land. Keep your shoes on. Keep walking with me, and all will go well with you. As others around you stumble and fall, I will hold you up. Keep walking with me. And I asked, what will the difficult days look like, Father? And I didn't mean to, I asked that a lot, so I just thought, I'll just ask. And he said, you may always ask anything of me, child. Here is what is coming in the difficult days, the sorrow of death. Be not disturbed by what you will see befall upon your nation. I am with you, but many will wonder, how could a God of love do this? And I tell you now, my children, the sin of man is the culprit for your downfall. So that is what the Lord gave me, and that is what I'm bringing to you. I want to read a verse to you from Ephesians, because I was just thinking, you know how many Bible verses there are about shoes? A whole bunch. But I was led to this one. Ephesians 6:15. For shoes put on the peace that comes from the good news, so that you will be fully prepared. So it's talking about putting on the armor of Christ, and you put on the belt of truth and the breastplate and the helmet of salvation. And then Paul says, for shoes, put on the peace that comes from the good news so that you will be fully prepared. I don't know what your feet are doing, and I don't know what shoes you have on right now, but you might want to do a little checklist, a little soul searching maybe. I don't know. Soul searching with the Lord. You might want to just see, where are you walking? What do your shoes look like? What is your soul, double meaning there, look like in God? Are you as worn because you've just walked with him, or have you switched shoes and need to switch back? I mean, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of different illustrations that can come from that. But wherever we walk, we bring the good news of Christ. That's what I like about Ephesians 6:10. And there's peace that comes from that no matter what happens. We hold on to salvation and the good news that Jesus died for us. And we are forgiven and we are given grace when we respond to his love and follow his teaching. So that's what I want you to hang on to today. I don't have a lot more to bring to you. I do think that the title of this video is very telling in the times that we are living. This may prove to be kind of a wacky week ahead of us. October 4th is our national alert. October 3rd is the other country's national alert. So we're living in very strange times. But for such a time as this, here we are. And how exciting. What a wonderful adventure. For those of us who, if you want to embrace God right now, it's a great time because I just think things are changing so rapidly that we will see God act in a way that is profound. So that's all I have. I've got a funeral to go to. There's an 18-year-old that was shot. Their family goes to our church. So please be in prayer for them. Y'all, I don't know how y'all do funerals where you live, but where we live in a small town, funerals is an all-day, everybody chip in kind of event. We all bring food. We all stay and serve the family. Lunch or whatever, a meal if they want. There's going to be 100 people in their family. So it's going to be quite a marathon this afternoon, but one that it's an honor. It's an honor to serve. So keep that family in your prayer, in your prayers. What do your shoes look like? Put them on. Because everywhere you walk, you take Jesus with you. And that's how the world gets to see his light, is through you. This is Gina Lima Charlie. I'm out.